Do exhibits about Princess Diana actually honor her memory, or do they just present the fairy tale that the public wants, as Princess Diana told Andrew Morton for his book in the 90s? I've been thinking a lot about how people capitalize off her legacy and twist it to fit their narrative. And that brings me to this Princess Diana exhibition, which is currently showing in Melbourne. And it claims that it uncovers all sides of Diana. I have not seen it. I would be interested to see it with my own eyes, so I cannot say if they are doing that or not. I can only speak of this from a marketing standpoint and a social media post that went out about the exhibition. Here's the post. 43 years ago today, Lady Diana Spencer and a then Prince Charles announced their engagement. The couple, who had only been dating 6 months, gave a joint interview at Buckingham Palace where Charles said that he was delighted and frankly amazed that Diana was prepared to take him on, etc., etc. She says he's pretty amazing too. We're just gonna gloss over whatever love is. We're just going to ignore the fact that when Diana left her flat for the last time and went to Clarence House to live at the then Queen Mother's residence before their engagement was announced, that she was greeted by no one from the royal family, not even her soon-to-be husband. And that when she was welcomed to her room by a servant, there was just a note from Camilla Parker Bowles congratulating her on her engagement and inviting her to lunch. Are we also going to ignore when Charles said that his father pushed him to marry Princess Diana? It's such a misrepresentation of history. And some could argue, well, not everyone wants those details. Yeah, but if you're claiming to uncover all sides of Diana, it's also not fair to her legacy or his legacy, which is messy and complicated, and there are highs and lows. This is a fairy tale that, quite frankly, didn't really exist. I scrolled through some other posts and there's fashion stuff, which I think is fine. I think Diana's fashion is very important. I think it's interesting. I don't think fashion and jewelry and stuff like that is something to be laughed off or taken as not serious. I also understand from an engagement standpoint, this is going to perform well because people are going to comment. But there are so many pictures of a love story that didn't exist. At least not the way it's being portrayed through still photography. Even this photo about how Princess Diana was so able to connect with people, especially children, and she did such a good job on the royal tours, while ignoring the fact that royal tours could be some of the most stressful and terrible times for Diana, because so often her presence just overshadowed her husband's, and it created huge problems in the marriage. It's one part of Diana. It's the comfortable part of Diana. But is it honoring her memory to tell her stories this way? Or does it simply benefit the people who are still alive? I think the simplest answer is that there is a comfortable narrative out there about Princess Diana that most people know. It's a memory and a legacy that benefits the British royal family, who again, when she left the British monarchy, she was seen as a threat and a problem. It's also the version of Diana that the British media pushes, who also have a vested interest in the continuation of the monarchy, and to have people quickly forget why foreign paps were on her tail, getting that photo, leading to a car crash. It was because the British media was paying top dollars for new photos of Diana. Not to mention the very real and disgusting ways the British media covered Diana, especially in her last year of life. These are all things powerful people want you to forget, and in doing so, you have to take away bits and pieces of Diana to communicate that message. And I think ultimately it is crucial that we have a full understanding of history, the good, the bad, who is benefiting from a certain telling of history, so that we don't keep repeating the same things in the future. I have not seen the exhibit. I'm only talking about the Instagram marketing that I've seen. If you've seen it, please let me know your thoughts.